Hi guys! So it's time for a first impressions video. I haven't done one of these in a while, so I thought I would review some products that have come my way. I have not tried any of these products. In fact, I've not even opened the packaging. So first up we have a trimmer, which we need for those bhalu moments for my face. Then we have the Kbeauty lipsticks that everybody's talking about, the lip crayons. Let's try those. And then we have a mask. First up, we have the Remington Reveal Beauty Trimmer. Now, this is a facial hair trimmer, and we all have facial hair. Yes, I've done laser, but I have like some bits of hair here and there. I will take an extremely tight close-up now to show you that I do have hair. I've noticed that there was a bit of like fuzz here, so I thought this is the right time to kind of like try this and show you guys how it works, because otherwise usually I shave. So yeah, this is a trimmer thingamajig. If I can open it, I will use it. I will open it and see you after that. So I've managed to open the packaging. Yay! And there's just more packaging. So basically this is what you have inside. It's kind of like a pen. You can see this is the trimmer. There's a small head for like your eyebrows and stuff, and then there's a bigger head for like these kind of areas. And it's basically got this tiny battery in it. They also give you a tweezer with a light, which is really handy if you want to, you know, tweeze those stray hairs on your brows. And this is to control, obviously, if you want to trim the brows and not knock them off. And yeah, let's test. So it's actually pretty effective. You can see it's getting trimmed really quickly. Like, I do not have to go over the same area twice. Like, all the thicker black strands are just whooshed in 1 second. Like, see this car? Gone. Gone. And for the brows, so the brows, I mean, it's a really small head, so like precision wise it's pretty good, but it's not easy when you're holding a mirror in one hand and trying to do this with the other hand. Like, I think it'd be easier if I had like a mirror here and I was doing this. And the good thing is you can actually like bend this. You can see it can become angled, so it's easier to like work on your chin area and like other areas if you want. Okay, pros and cons. First we have the pros. Okay, it's really compact, really like easy to use. You can take this anywhere. Like, you can just pop this into your handbag for like stray strands of hair anywhere, and like anywhere literally. Number 2 is the angular bit. Like, I love this because I've not seen this on a trimmer before. Like, they all usually are like this. I've never seen something that has this angular head. And it did the job pretty well. Like, as in like barely 2 minutes, you could see I got rid of all the hair. Of course, I don't have a lot of facial hair because I've done laser. But people who have a lot of hair also, I think it would work really well. And for the brows, I think it's really good for someone like me actually who waxes their brows. Like, I don't regularly thread my brows, and then in between I don't really do anything but like tweeze. So I do appreciate the tweezer with the light which comes with this, so you can use both those to do your brows. And yeah, I think those are pretty much all the pros. Now the cons. Okay, number 1 has to be price. It's about 3,000 rupees, which I think is a lot for a product like this, unfortunately, and a lot of people can't afford it. Number 2 is that it's not a shaver, it is a trimmer. So when you see, it's not obviously getting the hair from the root like when you wax or tweeze or whatever. And also when you shave, it's a much closer shave with a razor because it's an actual blade. This is kind of like just off the surface of the skin, so it'll sprout much faster, if you know what I mean. And the last con is the brow head is a little small. Like, I just feel like it's really tiny, like compared to other such trimmers. And I mean, I know it's for precision, but I feel like you have to go over the area a few times because it's so small, whereas this head is like a great size and it just goes much faster. So to conclude, if you're someone like me who doesn't thread their eyebrows, who has a little bit of facial fuzz, this can be pretty handy, like in your makeup kit, or you know, when you don't want to go to the salon often and things like that. But if you're someone, also the other good thing is, I think if you have sensitive skin, like I have sensitive skin, and it's not like my skin hasn't gone ballistic after using it, which is the good thing, because sometimes when you shave, it kind of breaks out and all that happens also. So that's another good thing. Price wise, as I said, it is a little steep for something like this, but then if you have use for it, get it. If you don't get it. Then we have the Kbeauty lip crayons. Now, I've seen a lot of people raving about these. I've seen a lot of people saying they don't like them, and I was kind of interested to try them. So here we go. So I have two shades here. This one is Chartbuster and this one is Scripted. So they're both brownie. This is a brownie pink. This is a brownie brown. So yeah, I'm gonna swatch both and show you guys both. But I think I'll put this one on my lips. So I really like Scripted. I'm not such a fan of the darker brown, but they go on really easily and smoothly. Like on my hand, it's just one swipe. So as you can see, as I said, they just glide on like really easily. Okay, pros and cons. First pro definitely has to be how smoothly it went on. For a matte lipstick, I was really surprised, to be honest with you. It just went on in one swipe. I didn't have to like apply a lot, and I quite like that angle. The other thing is the formulation. As I said, goes on smoothly, feels hydrating, moisturizing on your lips, and it looks pretty nice. Con number one has to be the price again. It's 800 rupees, which for a lipstick is on the steeper side. I know a lot of people, including myself, would say for a better formulation, etc., you have to pay more for a high-end lipstick. But yeah, it is on the higher side, so that is definitely something that you have to think about before buying it. The other thing I felt was that the shades are not very exciting. Like, I went through the shades online and they were things I've seen before. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but it wasn't like, there was nothing that was like, oh my god, I love this, amazing, I want to try it. But definitely formulation wise was amazing. Would I buy the lipstick? I would. Yeah. Up next, we have the Professional O3 Plus Bubble Sheet Mask. Now, this is kind of like a cheaper version or dupe of the Glam Glow Bubble Mask that I love. Now, that is much more expensive. This is just $1.99. So I thought I'd try this and see how it is for you. So you're supposed to basically just wash your face and then put it on. I've already washed my face before this video. So here we go. Okay, so it's been 10 minutes and this is a little different to the Glam Glow one. I think because the Glam Glow one you have to wash as far as I remember, but yeah, this has all the bubbly stuff as well. And it just says massage everything into your face and let your face soak in all the serum. So it's a little different to that one, because that one is like you wash it and then your face is like bright and shiny after. This is more like a regular sheet mask where you just soak it all in. This mask has got me a little confused and flummoxed because the Glam Glow one that I'm talking about, I clearly remember you wash it and then you get this brighter, obviously like fresher feel because you washed it, and that's what the bubbles do. This is kind of like a regular sheet mask but with the bubble angle where your bubbles are on your face and you're just like, right now my face feels a little sticky, like it feels like, you know, when you have soap on your face or like cream that's not been like absorbed, like it's feeling chip a bit. It just feels like a mask I would use in the night and not the day, like the one I'm talking about. Pros, definitely price, it's cheap. and it's a nice sheet mask. It gives you like definitely a bit of a wake up situation compared to other masks because of the bubbling angle. Like it's like a nice tingly bubbly wake up call. Cons, I would say the after effect of it is a bit sticky, unlike the Glam Glow one that I'm used to, which you wash off. So I kind of prefer that angle. But if you're looking at like a normal face mask, maybe you could use this at night and just like put all the essence into your skin and then. So guys, those are all the things we're trying in this video. If you guys want me to do more first impressions videos, comment below with what you want me to try and I will try it for you. Check out my last video here. Subscribe here. See ya.